The day has finally arrived. It's Coca-Cola 600 day, baby. Hey there, race fans. It's Race Day Top 5 with me, Frank 5. Happy Motorsports Sunday to everybody out there. It is a big day for racing today, as I documented. Today, it's the Coca-Cola 600 for the NASCAR Cup Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and I cannot wait for this race tonight. I can't wait to be there. It's going to be a fun day. But not only is it Coca-Cola 600 day, it is the biggest day for motorsports this year, as this morning we've got Formula One over in Europe racing in the Monaco Grand Prix. And then in Indianapolis today, we've got the Indianapolis 500, where 33 drivers will be chasing the Borg Warner Trophy and putting their face on that trophy and getting that nice sip of cold milk in Victory Lane of the Indy 500. And of course, we close it out with the Coca-Cola 600. It's a big day for race fans. This is Christmas for someone like me who enjoys racing. This is Christmas. And I'm sure a lot of you out there also have the same feeling about today as I do. I cannot wait for today. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be heading to the Coca-Cola 600 in a little bit, actually in a couple hours. But for the moment, we're going to sit down and watch the Monaco Grand Prix this morning before we get on the road and get ourselves to the track. And we'll try to watch the Indianapolis 500, weather permitting. And then, of course, we'll head into the track today for the Coke 600. But to start the day, I think I need to go get a shower and get myself cleaned up and shave so I can look good for this big day of racing. Now I feel much better. Fresh after the shower, got some hair product in my hair, want to look a little bit nice, clean shaven, everything. I'm all good. And we got the formation lap going on. The Monaco Grand Prix is about to start on ABC. Can't wait for this race, but also got to get myself some breakfast and then sit down and watch this great race. So let's continue it all. It's a fun day for race fan. Finally, we are here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for today's Coca-Cola 600. It is a beautiful day out. The sun is beating down on me. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Not gonna lie, it's hot out here. It's like 86 out here. But we're finally here. A lot of fans are here. You're about to see how many fans have packed up and have showed their tents and everything, their decorations, is saluting NASCAR and celebrating this amazing weekend at this historic racetrack as we get ready for 600 miles on this racetrack tonight. It is a beautiful day, and it's just so good to be here. Much better weather compared to last year so far. Look at all of these tents. They're everywhere. We got a Carl Larson one. It's absolutely amazing to see all the people here celebrating Memorial Day weekend with grill outs and American flags and cornhole, everything. And even they have a medium-sized Jenga. Don't let the blocks fall. I found some shade behind these tall trees right here. Keep me a little bit cool, but just want to give a quick update regarding the Monaco Grand Prix finish. The Monegasque driver Charles Leclerc for Team Ferrari won the Monaco Grand Prix, beating out McLaren driver Oscar Piastri, the Australian from the land down under, and Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz for the victory of the Monaco Grand Prix. A race that on lap 1 had a massive collision going up the hill into the Casino Square with Sergio Perez and the two Haas cars of Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hulkenberg. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but there was a lot of damage from those cars and a lot of carbon fiber in the track. They had to repair the barrier. We got back going at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, where I'm currently located, for anybody wondering. But they got the race back going. Obviously, Monaco, you can't pass here, but I mean, to see Charles Leclerc win at his home track, I mean, it's something that we've been waiting to see for a long time, of course. He started in F1 in 2018, and the first 3 races, DNF, did not start when he was on pole in 2021. He could not start the race due to an electrical fault. They were not able to run the race, but in the last 2 years, he finished 4th and 6th, but today he finally gets to stand on the podium at his home circuit. A very special moment for Charles Leclerc, so congrats to him and Team Ferrari on the win today in Monaco. So at the moment, the Indianapolis 500 is on a massive weather delay. It's raining really hard. We're not going to start at scheduled time. They're probably could start a little later today. But of course, one of the things about that is we've got one driver in Indianapolis that is trying to do the double, of course, that being Kyle Larson, driver the number 5 for Hendrick Motorsports. He's driving for Team McLaren with the HendrickCars.com McLaren colors. He qualified 5th, been very fast. He's staying up there right now, and it sounds like, according to him, the priority is the Indy 500. So I don't think, unless if something changes and they say Indy 500 is a no-go for today, which could still possibly happen if IndyCar officials decide not going to have enough time to drive the track because it's a massive rain cell up there. Larson sounds like he's going to stick around, and we'll wait and see what happens, but it sounds like he's going to prioritize the Indy 500 first over the 600, which means he need to get a waiver from NASCAR to still be playoff eligible, which I'm sure they'll give it to him, but I kind of want to see him in the race. Obviously, we would have loved to see him do the double, both the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 on the same day, but with weather, there's nothing you can do about it, and it's sad, but they'll try it probably again next year. I think Hendrick and McLaren would be happy to let Larson try it again next year to do the double on the same day. But for right now, it looks like he's going to prioritize the Indy 500 over the Coke 600. But we're still here, and we're ready to see some good old-fashioned racing tonight. But I just want to give a quick shout-out regarding the Monaco Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc win, and regarding where we stand right now in Indianapolis regarding whether we can get the 500 in or whether it might be moved to tomorrow. So we'll wait it out. Well, I'm a little bit hungry right now, so how about I help myself to a nice Subway sandwich with some pepperoni and shredded cheese into it. Let's taste it. Always a good sandwich. Guys, there is a special caravan coming through. Police car, the car and 2 limos. I don't know who's in it though. What an amazing atmosphere it is out here. Look at all these fans. Oh, Steelers tent. Nope. Nope. So if you guys couldn't tell, I am working my way over to the outside section of the track where there's a lot of fans over there. Holy crap. There's about to be a concert to go on. It looks like it's going to be Tim Duggar. But I'm also going over to show you guys the merchandise haulers, and I got to get myself some gear as well. So why don't we get over there and try to get some merchandise if we can, because geez, those lines look long. Woo! Look at that Richard Petty car right there at the General Tire stand. It looks so nice. I mean, it's iconic, that iconic Petty blue with the red side. I don't think STB is on top of it. They're just promoting General Tire, but it's a nice show car to have. Bring out the big heads for the Toyota drivers. We got them all grouped up here. Having a good time with the fans. That's what it's all about. I have officially arrived at the merchandise area, also known as Speed Street, if you couldn't tell by the banner up there. But let's walk in and see these haulers. The official souvenirs hauler for SMI. They've got everything there. We've got the Toyota hauler over here for Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick of 2311 Racing, and the Cup drivers, and Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, and Ty Gibbs. Here's the racing merchandise hauler for the Watermelon Man, or Melon Man, whatever you want to call him, Ross Chastain. Pretty much all his stuff, and they got the Busch Beer banners. Here's the merchandise hauler for our Grand Ole Amigo, Daniel Suarez. And also you got SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, who's going to be in this race tonight in the 16 car. And Zane Smith, because he's in the Trackhouse contract. Here's the RCR hauler for Kyle Effin Busch and 83 Austin Dillon. You also have some Austin Hill and Jesse Love recognition in these merchandise haulers. Like him or not, Kyle Busch is one talented driver. We got the Ford merchandise hauler for Stuart Haas Racing with Josh Berry, Noah Gregson, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Priest, Cole Custer, and Riley Herbst, and RFK with Brad Keselowski, the winner from Darlington, and Chris Buescher. And hold on, do my eyes deceive me? I think. Yes, that's Ryan Priest. Holy hauler for the Ford camp for basically Penske drivers. Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, and our defending Cup champion, Mr. Ryan Blaney, and Mr. Harrison Burton with the Roy Brothers. And as you can tell, it's still hot, and the fans are taking the opportunity to have shade under the hauler. Very smart people. Some members of our military. And this weekend, we honor and thank them. Here to soak in everything that the Marines represents. I thank them for their service. There is a merchandise hauler for everything Junior Motorsports related, and Mr. Dale Jr. himself, and of course, Legacy Motor Club with John Hunter, Nemechek, Eric Jones, and Jimmy Johnson. Kind of a little weird that they're still sharing a merchandise hauler with JRM, given the fact that these guys are Toyotas now, but oh well, I guess it's the only thing to keep their merchandise going is to share a hauler with one of the most profound names in motorsports. The merchandise hauler for 3/4 of Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Alex Bowman. And of course, with the Larson banners and the Indy double flag, you can guarantee that this hauler is packed with fans who want merchandise. And finally, rounding it out, we have NASCAR's most popular driver, Mr. Chase Elliott's merchandise hauler. And as you couldn't tell, a lot of people here wanting his merchandise. And shout out to him for winning yesterday in the Xfinity race, and today is his 300th Cup Series start. He's finished runner-up here twice in this race. Let's see if tonight he can close the deal. Holy crap, it's Josh Berry. And somebody got him to sign an old door that he ran the Xfinity Series. Like he's signing sheet metal, that's awesome. I wish him the best of luck tonight. We got the Boot Barn tent right over here, and some fake horse statues. I'd saddle up, but I'm too nervous to ride one, and I probably think my legs will be, I will be saddle sore. Just sitting here in the shade, having my dinner, this Angus burger that we made on the grill, and time for a bite.
Burger.
Oh yeah, very good, very good. Bubba Burgers hit the spot. As you can see, I am doing the moonwalk. Doing the backwards walk. But anyways, we are beginning our trek into the racetrack right now, as we're just about an hour away from, getting everything ready to get the Coca-Cola 600 started. So the Indy 500 has finally got underway, and for everybody that's a Kyle Larson fan, he stayed there. He is competing in this race right now. Last time I checked, he's currently in 14th spot. I've recorded the race so I can watch the rest of it at some point tomorrow, because it's going to be a long night. But I wish him the best, competing against the best in IndyCar. But we're here to watch the stock car boys tonight. Tonight, Ty Gibbs earned his first career pole yesterday in the qualifying session. He will lead us to green flag tonight with William Byron on the outside pole, I believe he is. Yeah, William Byron. Then we got Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., the two-time 600 winner, and Chase Elliott, our top 5 starters. A couple drivers have to drop to the rear of the field. Joey Logano changed the diffuser. Chris Buescher's in a backup car. Tyler Reddick has to serve a pass-through because of post-qualifying modifications or adjustments that violate the NASCAR rulebook, so he's going to have to start at the rear of the field and have to serve a pass-through penalty. But thankfully it's a low race. He can make his time up and get his lap back and get back in the hunt, so we'll see how he does. And for anybody wondering who's driving the 5 car tonight with Kyle Larson staying in Indy, it'll be Junior Motorsports' Justin Allgaier behind the wheel. Of course, he almost came close to winning that race yesterday, but got entangled with Ty Gibbs. But he'll run the race tonight. 600 miles, 400 laps. And we got the rain to try to beat because it's coming, but we hope to get the whole thing in. Fingers crossed. Let the good times roll with the Kawasaki. Others probably have the stones to do this. Me, probably not.
There it is.
We've officially gained access. We are now in the grandstand section, beginning our climb up. This is good for your calf muscles sometimes, but sometimes it can also be exhausting. Who needs the stairwell to walk up there when you could just use the elevator? I know it's the lazy way, but it's one of the easiest ways. And now, without further ado, I present Charlotte. Looks amazing. Look at this. This is an unbelievable scene that we have on the front stretch. Everybody on the infield, branches of our military on the stage. We got some of our soldiers flying in right now via helicopter. Just absolutely breathtaking. And absolutely, beyond a doubt, patriotic for our country. And we have... I think they're just gonna zip line down. Here they go. Absolutely, beyond a doubt, amazing. This entire weekend is all about them. The men and women currently serving. And for those that we have lost, we will never, ever, ever, ever forget you.
From MCS Cherry Point, North Carolina. Here to introduce number 17, Chris Busher.
Busher! We actually have another special guest here. I just found from Bob Cockris. Lamar Jackson of my Baltimore Ravens is actually here in attendance. You look up on Twitter, you see him in the screenshot wearing a Ryan Blaney shirt. So, New Era 8, welcome. And Brad Keselowski, our Darlington winner. Jimmy Jam.
My name is Specialist Madison Berry. I'm from the 130th MVP here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm here to introduce number 22, Joey Legato.
From Campbellton, North Carolina. Here to introduce number 3, Austin Dillon.
Yep, our 2017 winner of this race.
From Shaw Air Force Base. Here to introduce the driver of the number 77 Chevrolet, Carson Hocevar.
Yay!
Hello, my name is Sergeant Sean DeHaven from Los Angeles, California. I'm here to introduce the People's Champion, number 10, Noah Gregson!
Ladies and gentlemen, as that Sergeant Shirley from Hamburg, Germany, I'm going to introduce number 12, Ryan Blaney.
The defending winner and our reigning Cup champion. Best of luck, dude.
Hold on, let's go. Yeah, I cried some more. My name is Noah Chevrolet. I'm from Midtown, Minnesota. We introduce the race car, Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Amigo, Daniel Suarez.
Hola, amigo.
My name is First Lieutenant Kurt Mitchell from Shaw Air Force Base. Here to introduce number 23, Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, of course it's divided. Oh, this is going to be way worse. See, one more boost for him.
Hello, my name is Lieutenant Colonel Dusty Owens.
tonight.
Hello, my name is Corporal Crabtree from Hardy, Arkansas. Introducing driver number 1, Ross Chastain!
Hello, my name is Staff Sergeant Corey Morales from Richmond, Virginia. The driver news, driver number 48, Alex Bowman.
As you can tell, he's happy.
Hello, my name is Captain Dylan Hilliard, representing the United States Army Reserve Command. Here to introduce the number 9, Chase Elliott! How y'all doing? My name is Senior Chief Toma from Clayton, North Carolina. And I'm here to introduce number 19, Lion TX Jr.
FTJ!
I'm Corporal West from Yellowstone, Tennessee, and I introduce number 20, Christopher Bell!
Starting second. NASCAR Bull from Hermiston, Oregon. I'm here to introduce number 24, William Myra!
Howdy, y'all! My name is Tech Sergeant Michelle Costello, representing Charlotte Motor Speedway, South Carolina! I am here representing number 54, the one and only Santa Fe for life, Ty Gibbs!
Starting lineup with the Coca-Cola.
And that's the lineup for tonight's race.
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Shop's just down the road and
Another important note of information I need to pass along to all of you, that some of the special members at tonight's Coke 600 have important roles, like PRN's Doug Rice. He's calling his final Coca-Cola 600 for the Performance Racing Network tonight. He will be our honorary starter in the pace car. And NASCAR on Fox's own Mike Joy, Larry McReynolds, Kevin Harvick, and Clint Boyer will be giving the command, as well as some other members of the Fox broadcast, to give the command to start engines for the race tonight, because this is actually the final Fox broadcast of the Coca-Cola 600, because next year, when we have the new TV rights deal, Amazon Prime is going to have access to this race. So kind of the end of an era for Fox covering the 600, but we hope they give us a great one tonight.
Please welcome USO Southeast Regional President Lisa Marie Riggins.
This Memorial Day, the USO and Coca-Cola are proud to salute America's military service members and their families, especially those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. We are proud to be here in honor of those we remember and in gratitude for the men and women now serving our great nation as members of the United States military. Giving today's command are two gentlemen who have helped bring the Coca-Cola 600 to millions of race fans across the globe on Fox Sports. Mike Joy and Larry McReynolds. Woo! Mike, Larry, take it away.
Thank you. We're joined by teammates who've covered every Coca-Cola 600 on Fox.
For 24 years, it's been our privilege to bring this great race to your homes.
Share the stories of America's heroes who gave their lives preserving our freedom.
So everyone, please join us in saying
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Engines are great, and it's time for 600 miles. that will end the stage with 4 to go. Harrison Burton in the 21 car lost control off of turn 2 and goes around for a 360. I don't think he hit anything, but yeah, up here for him. So the end of stage 2 will be under caution due to the Harrison Burton spin, and Christopher Bell will win the stage. Byron, Bubba, Hamlin, Kozlowski, Bowman, Elliott, Barry, Chastain, and Tyler Reddick going to start the pass through at the start of the race. He gets the last 1 points. He's moving up. Yeah, coming up. Applause and a moment of silence.
Yet so often take for granted. Memorial Day, our most solemn holiday, when America's military might stands ready, yet thankfully, their guns are silent. And so too in Charlotte, our engines are silent, so we may remember, reflect, and honor those who sacrificed all for our freedoms with this moment of silence. Thank you. Please remember to fly our flag proudly tomorrow.
held on this last, but right now, the race is official because we are past halfway. Christopher Bell is the leader. And Kyle Larson, by the way, has finally arrived at the track. So he'll climb into the car. The question is, will he be able to run the rest of the race? Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Larson has officially arrived to the Coke 600. He finished 18th in the race today. He ran top 10 a lot of the day, but he had a speeding penalty during a pit stop, which pretty much took him out of contention. He did finish all 500 miles, but I gotta tell you what, Justin Allgaier, for the jobs that he's had to do filling in for Larson, is doing a great job. He's running in, according to the leaderboard, there's 13th. A nice run for the 5 car with a different driver. Now, he's gonna climb into the car because they're gonna let him finish the race. So, good job, Larson. Update, we are currently in a weather delay. As you couldn't tell, all the fans around me. It's raining out there, it's lightning back there. You'll probably see it flash behind me any moment now, but we're in a weather delay. All the cars have been brought down to pit road. Everybody is going under their, pit boxes, taking shelter at the moment, and they're hoping that we can dry this track and hopefully get it back underway. We'll see. We're past halfway, so once again, if the cannot get it back underway, it's official. And there it goes. There's a flash. I don't know. We'll see. Well, folks, unfortunately, the race is official. We will not resume the Coca-Cola 600, and Christopher Bell is your Coke 600 champion for this year. I'm not going to deny the car he had today. It was a rocket ship out front. He could stretch the lead further than anybody. He had the car to beat. It was good racing all day up until the weather. It happened, and it passed through. We tried to get it dry, but unfortunately not enough time, and we can't resume after 1 o'clock due to the curfew. There's nothing we could do about it, but I was fortunate to be here and saw some good racing today, and Bell's your winner. That's all.
Racing too, but yeah, this is an amazing weekend, and just so honored and thrilled to be able to carry the Kennedy name and put these guys in victory lane. So it's been a wild change of emotion for sure, because all the rain came, we were like, okay, is it going to be over? And then I was kind of like, I don't know, and then I was fully mentally prepared to go racing, and then all of a sudden they called it. So yeah, I wanted to race too. So.
You were telling me before the race, we talked about you kind of had a little dip lately, but you had some good speed still. Finally, things went your way tonight, didn't they? Here comes the crew. Finally, things went your way. You feel the momentum turning back around?
It's nice to have a good race. And man, it's been such a struggle these last, it's been a long period of time, probably 2 months. So to be able to go out here and have a great race where we led laps, we're able to win a stage, I guess 2 stages now with the shortened race, but to lead lap, make passes, get the lead, it was a great day for us.
2 wins this year, feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Many more to go, many more to go.
And like the confidence, that's your Coca-Cola 600 winner, Christopher Bell, 2nd win here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. See you now.
Everybody's leaving the racetrack, and everybody's handing back over their racing electronic scanners and radios and headsets and everything. Would have loved to have gotten all 600 miles in tonight, but still is a good time. I do appreciate Charlotte Motor Speedway for hosting everybody this weekend, even though we couldn't finish the rest of this race tonight. I want to thank them again for their generous hospitality, making this whole entire weekend possible and a good time for us race fans. So thank you, Charlotte. I cannot wait to be back here in October for the Roval. All the merchandise haulers are being hooked up to the main vehicles, and they're heading on out of here. Their next destination is going to be Gateway in Missouri next weekend. Hope they all have a safe travel. And everybody is heading on out. Long day of tailgating and having fun and barbecues. And now due to the end of the race. We're all heading out of here. Please drive home safely. That is all I ask. Well, I'm officially back in my apartment after a long day at the Speedway. Obviously, we would have loved to have gotten in all 600 miles, but Mother Nature had other plans and we couldn't get the track dry enough in time for us to at least get the rest of the race in before we hit the curfew. There's nothing we can really do about it. I know a lot of people are frustrated, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I thoroughly had a great time at the 600 again, second year in a row. Some really good racing today, really good racing. Aside from the weather, the racing today I thought was very competitive out there. The restarts were a lot of fun. There were 3 and 4 wide at times. Good battles all around. At the end of the day, again, Christopher Bell wins the Coca-Cola 600. That car was a rocket ship a couple laps after those restarts. He would just take off. And then a couple laps later, guys like, whether it was Brad Keselowski or William Byron or Denny Hamlin or whoever was behind him, they would be able to get up there and put a challenge to him. But a really good car today for Christopher Bell, who I remember a couple of weeks ago, the guy was having rough luck not finishing 4 races in a row. And then he had a really good run at Darlington. And of course, now he is a Coca-Cola 600 winner. But again, I had a great time. I hope a lot of the fans, I know most of them are frustrated about the end of the race, but I hope the fans in general had a good time at the Coca-Cola 600 today with the experience, and we at least got to see a lot of racing as much as we possibly could. I know a lot of other people are upset also that we couldn't have Kyle Larson officially run the race. He was able to get to the Speedway, but since the race had already been underway by the time he had completed the Indianapolis 500, it was too little too late for him to get here. Justin Allgaier, of course, drove the race car, finished a respectable 13th place. That's a really good job by him. Kyle Larson arrived just as the rain was starting to hit, and the cheers for him were amazing. I mean, they were very proud of what he was able to accomplish. He's going to try this again next year, it sounds like. It looks like he's going to try it again next year to try to do the double, and hopefully it happens on the same day, that he can get it done, the Indy 500 in time, and then get to the Charlotte for the 600. So I hope that happens. But want to give a shout out to him and shout out to Joseph Newgarden winning the Indianapolis 500 back-to-back years, the first driver since Elio Castroneves did it in 2001 and 2002. So really excited to see Newgarden win another Indy 500. A great job by him. And Larson in general, he did a good job in that race until he had the speeding penalty during pit stops, and he relegated him to 18th place. He was not happy about it, but the experience, I think, was very humbling for him, and I'm sure he'll have a lot of fun coming back to it next year. But a long day of racing. I know a lot of it was affected by weather, but at the end of the day, you can't really do much about it. But I want to thank Charlotte Motor Speedway again for its generous hospitality for all of its race fans. I had a good time. I had a really good experience there again. I look forward to coming back there next year, and I'm looking forward to being back at Charlotte this fall for the Roval weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. But as I close out this video, let us not forget the most important part of this week and is remembering the men and women of our military who paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our country. As I close out this video, we honor them and their legacy and memory, and they will never, ever be forgotten for what they have done for our country. So I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Subscribe, like, congrats once again to Christopher Bell on winning the Coca-Cola 600. Have a great night, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend.